Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach Moonshine with Metal Devastation Radio, and right now on the phone with me I have Eric from the band Critical Dismemberment. What's going on, dude?
What's going on, Zach? Thanks for having me back.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome back. Happy fucking Halloween too, motherfucker.
You too, sir.
So, tell everybody, man, what's been going on since the last time we talked to you?
Well, we actually just released our debut EP, Feel My Wrath and Tremble. It's a 6-song EP. If you want to pick it up, you can pick it up through bluntfacerecords.com, and it is also available on our Bandcamp, which is www.criticaldismemberment.bandcamp.com. So it's just been a whole lot of writing, a whole lot of recording, and a whole lot of making some epic brutality.
Fuck yeah, man. This thing is a beast too, man. Tell us about this thing. We got tracks like The Coming, Feel My Wrath and Tremble, The Seventh Trumpet Sounds, The Damnation of Elizabeth, Room 911, and Nightmare's End. How did you guys come up with these songs, man? What's the story behind it?
The Feel My Wrath and Tremble was really the first song that Chase wrote on guitar for Critical Dismemberment. All the other songs were something that he's done in Elizabeth's Honor, which was his solo project. And we just went ahead and, made some minor changes here and there to make it more heavy, or let's try this riff here instead of that. And then it just kind of, I put lyrics on top of it, and it just kind of came out how it did. The Coming was one that Chase came at me with, and it was just, he was like, it doesn't need any lyrics on it. It's going to be the intro. It's going to get everybody it's just a perfect intro song. So everybody knows what they're getting into in the first 51 seconds of this record. And it accomplishes that very, very well.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it definitely does.
And Feel My Wrath and Tremble, that song is actually a testament to how comfortable Chase and I have gotten writing together. He probably took a week instrumentally on that song, and when I got the demo for it, where he was like, this is something that I'm happy with, within an hour I had the lyrics written for it. And we went for that song is probably the darkest sounding one on the record. It's heavy, it's fast, and it's, I didn't want to go for too high pitched screams on that. The music didn't call for it, so I just tried to go with the mids and lows and just make it sound just fucked up. And then, from there on, it was just that Critical D sound. It's just, let's see how aggressive and angry we can get, and hope people like it.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, this shit is badass, dude. And then the album art too, man. That is fucking brutal.
Yeah, that album art is, oh my god. When I first saw that, I got goosebumps. I was like, holy shit.
That is sick, man. How did you guys come up with that?
There is a graphic artist in England. His name is Robert Mallison, and he's been on us for like the last 3-4 months. It was like, I have a sale going on. And finally, Chase got a hold of him and was like, look, we need some artwork, and we're kind of on a short time frame. And I think it was in a matter of like a day or so, he got the artwork to us. And Chase told him, this is the band name. And with the band name, that came completely out of Robert's imagination, with all the dismembered body parts and being in buckets and blood everywhere and just being in like a fucked up setting. So it wasn't expected, but it completely blew our expectations.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking badass, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, you did the compilation album with Bluntface, but you weren't actually on the label at the time?
No, we were still we were in, I guess, talking with Otto. We needed to get him more material so he knew who Critical Dismemberment was, not just off of one song. And as we released more material and and sent him the EP. It just kind of was like everything just fell into place, and next thing you know, it's being plastered everywhere that we signed with Bluntface. So it was going into Operation Underground. It wasn't expected that we were going to sign with anybody, because like we said, we were just doing this for fun, and then ended up Otto really liked what we had going on, and it just led to us joining the Bluntface family, and we honestly couldn't be happier. Otto has really, really helped us out as far as promotion and getting everything and getting our name out there, and we don't ever want to leave.
Hell yeah, man. That's fucking badass, dude. Well, I'm glad that all that worked out for you guys. That's really cool. And Otto's a fucking cool dude, man. He's a promoting motherfucker too.
Oh hell yeah! Whenever we did started getting, sending people the emails for the reviews and everything, and I messaged him on Facebook, and I was like, hey man, I said, you have anybody that might be interested? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I put my phone down thinking, in a couple hours I'll have like one or two, and it turned into like 15. It was like, holy shit, man. We have been busy this week, to say the least.
Well, moving forward, what kind of plans do you guys have right now for the future?
Right now we have one song that we're gonna is kind of done, but it's not. And as far as writing for the next record, that'll probably start sometime in the middle of November. But we're gonna take a different approach on record number 2, because on Wrath, Chase would come with the full song, and then I would just put lyrics on it, and there you go. On this record, he can write lyrics. He actually has some very deep lyrics that I have that were just awesome. I was like, there's no way we can't use these lyrics. And I'm going to be more involved in the guitar writing process, and I think we're even going to add some more of that symphonic black metal element into there. So it's going to be it's still going to have that Critical D sound, but it's going to be an evolve. We're going to evolve a little bit. It's going to have some more of my style in it, and it's going to have a lot more of Chase's style lyrically. So it'll still be brutal, aggressive, and angry as fuck, but it's going to be it'll be deeper, and it'll probably be a little bit more blackened, and kind of taking a page out of Markerdon's book a little bit, and so it'll be, you'll know it's us, but it'll sound different.
Nice. Well, I got an off-the-wall kind of question for you, since it's Halloween and all. Tell me something like, what is like the most fucked up fucking creepy thing you can think of that's ever happened to you?
Oh man, that one's easy. There's a place here in Arkansas. It's a little town called Gurdon. They have there what's called a Gurdon light. And you're supposed to, you walk about 3/4 of a mile on these railroad tracks, and you take a rock and you knock on the railroad track, and you're supposed to see you're supposed to hear a train coming, and you're supposed to see the conductor come out. Me and my friends, this was probably, I think I was 21 at the time, so it was probably 2008. We got really fucked up on a Friday the 13th that happened to be a full moon. And we were like, fuck it, let's go to the Gurdon Light. And so we went to the Gurdon Light, and we get there, and the stakes are down for the trains coming to stop traffic, and the red lights are blinking, but the bell isn't dinging. And so we go over there and put our ears on the railroad track, and there's no vibration, no sound, no nothing. So we were like, okay, that's a little fucked up, and that's not a way we want to start off our paranormal adventure. We get a 1/4 of the mile way in, and there's a clearing to the right, and we heard a little girl screaming for help, and we looked everywhere, and there was no kid, there was no houses. You're in the wilderness. And me and my best friend, we get down to the bottom of the railroad track where you're supposed to see it, And we did it, and nothing happened. And we were like, well, that was a letdown. So everybody kind of runs off, and me and my buddy Dave are sitting there, and let's try one more time. So we try one more time, nothing happens. So we turn around, light up a cigarette, we're walking, and all of a sudden you just see this huge shadow go across the stretch of the railroad tracks, and just kind of like looked at each other, and we were like, what the fuck is that? And we look up, and you see this big-ass fucking, it was a big-ass bat, is all I can say. Comes down, lays itself on the track, spreads its wings out, and all you see is wings, blackness, and 2 red eyes, and it follows us out. And we took off running like scared little bitches, because it was throwing shit at us, like railroad spikes, rocks, everything, and we got the fuck out, got in our cars, and fucking hauled ass back to town. That's probably the most fucked up thing that I've ever been a part of.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and considering the fact that my house, the house that I live in and where my studio's at is recorded, is haunted itself, it seems to follow me everywhere, I guess.
Is there anything, you think there's anything in the recordings that might be a result of some of that?
No, there's shit that's happened to me when I've been recording, but, no, I have yet to become possessed and scream into a microphone. You guys will know if I do too, because it'll be way more fucked up shit than what I'm used to writing.
Fucking A, man. Alright, well, dude, before we get off here and fucking jam these fucking tracks, man, how about you do another station tag for us?
Alright, sounds good.
Think you can do one in, your fucking singing, like, screaming voice and shit?
Ugh, I can try it, man. I'm not warmed up. It might sound like shit.
Alright. In your most evil that you can do voice, say this is Eric from Critical Dismemberment. You're listening to Metal Devastation Radio, where only the brutal survive.
Right, alright. This is Eric from Critical Dismemberment, and you're listening to Metal Devastation Radio, where only the brutal survive. That was
Alright,
bad.
man. You want to try it again?
Yeah, let's do that one more time, dude. That wasn't brutal enough.
Alright, brother.
This is Eric from Critical Dismemberment, and you're listening to Metal Devastation Radio, where only the brutal survive. Nailed it.
That sounded good, dude.